Morning, Aries Men. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. Hey, gentlemen, what I like to do is to go on and give you a who's coming towards you reading of the predominant female energy that I'm kind of seeing coming towards you from now until the end of this month. Gentlemen, I decided to go on and use my regular deck of cards today as illustrated and shuffled, as we see here. Okay? In addition, gentlemen, I've also decided to go on and use an Oracle Romantic based deck to just offer you a bit more parting advice, okay? So, gentlemen, while going through this reading, if it resonates, go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, gentlemen, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay, gentlemen, let's get started with I'm just going to point out a few observations that I see here, and then we're going to get started, okay? I feel that the woman, it looks like, or the women that's in your reading, it looks like I'm feeling she's very confused and somewhat scattered brain and maybe even a bit emotionally unstable. Okay, I'm also feeling that she's somewhat promiscuous, or she can be. Okay, and she looks like she's somewhat commitment challenged. Okay, I'm also seeing that she's very curvy and well built and motherly and very protective. I'm also getting the sense, gentlemen, that she appears to be a bit older than you, or either mature and experienced in some way, and very social, very popular. She loves to party. I'm feeling the sense that she's famous for some of you, okay? And she might even, gentlemen, looks like might even be someone that you've already had some involvement with, or someone that maybe you've been estranged, from whom you've been estranged, who's returned in some sense, okay? So, gentlemen, prior to getting your reading, I like to just go on and just getting more in depth into your reading, to just go on and just examine what your experience, really has been with her, from a past to future type perspective. Okay, so let's look at your cards that seems to be falling towards your past, to just get an idea of what you've encountered, experienced, or maybe what you will be experiencing. Okay, we have these batch of cards here, so I'm just going to do a little mental culmination with these cards here to give you a consolidated type response that will be clear to you. It looks like, gentlemen, that a reunion of some sort, or a gathering or something, may have transpired. Um, it looks like maybe with someone new, or perhaps with someone, as I suggested, from whom you've been estranged. But it looks like the person or the woman, she appears to have been a bit promiscuous or unstable in some way. And it looks like, as I suggested, that she appears to be an older person with whom many of you wanted a stable relationship with. But it kind of looks like the relationship took so long to develop, perhaps due to uh, maybe the other person's attitude kind of being set in her ways, perhaps, I'm kind of getting. And she appears to be a bit overwhelmed, barren in some sense. But it looks like, gentlemen, that, through your dealings with her, you had to kind of reach some type of the decision or a choice, it seems like. And you had many doubts, it looks like, due to perhaps the cheating and infidelity that you may have been experiencing. And some of you may have decided to just go on and part ways and just call it quits, okay? Because you felt something just wasn't right, you know? So let's look at the cards falling towards your future, okay? It looks like in the future, I see that, really despite the challenges that you may have faced with this woman, I'm feeling that a new path looks like it's going to be presented to you guys. And I see you kind of falling in love again, or either it's going to be with someone new, or it's going to be, as I already suggested, with someone that you already know, and it shows a very strong soulmate connection, and one that, gentlemen, will ultimately, it looks like it'll, kind of make you, happy, okay? So, gentlemen, let's go on and get started with the card that we have here that fell to the bottom of the deck. Here we have that nine of spades, and that connects us with air signs, okay? That's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So it shows that, gentlemen, you really do want a very supportive, type relationship. And it looks like you've been wanting with this woman. And it also shows that this woman is supportive. She's serious. She's stern, gentlemen, yet very stubborn. I'm picking up, as I suggested, a very curvy type frame. I'm seeing blue green eyes for some of you guys, and it looks like she might even works near water or a dock or a harbor, or works in waterfront, or like a cruise ship or something like that, or she even could work like uh, as a news anchor perhaps. But I'm seeing that it looks like she's well built, or she works for a gentleman, maybe an established type business. Okay. Your next card, gentlemen, here, just that's the eight of spades there. So once again, it connects us to air type signs. Okay. And it shows that is this card is all about the general public and social events. So this certainly shows, gentlemen, that this woman, she looks like she really loves the outdoors. She's very social, gentlemen. She's very popular, and she might even done some type of advertising or maybe PR type work. Um, but she's very outgoing, that I'm kind of getting, with just viewing that card there. Okay. Gentlemen, let your next card here that we also have, just to add a bit more to this card, we see that this woman also, she's very street smart, you know, and as I suggested, gentlemen, she's very, very, very popular too when you're kind of seeing that card there. Okay, your next card here, gentlemen, is that King of Spades. And once again, that connects us once again with air signs. So you have a lot of air type energy in your reading. Again, the Libra, the Gemini, and the Aquarius, okay? And that shows, Gemini, this woman is very wise, and motherly. And she, perhaps even, Gemini, she has, I'm feeling gray hair when you're kind of seeing that card as well, and she's very set in her ways and, you know, very established, type female, and gentlemen, she might even, works with, seniors, or she might even be retired, or, works for a family business or an organization where she's been employed for some time. And I also see a social worker too for some of you gentlemen, okay? Your next card, gentlemen, we have that Ten of Clubs. And that's once again connects us. It connects us with fire, type energy. Okay, so that kind of suggests that this woman also, of course, the fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and it shows that this woman, uh, she's a bit of a. I'm kind of feeling a bit of a devil talker, type female when you're kind of seeing that card there, and she's very independent, and she kind of dresses. I'm feeling dresses a bit differently too when you're kind of seeing that card there, gentlemen. And she's just very outgoing, you know, and she might even be a bit, non-committal, or even, kind of bisexual, work in transportation industry also when you're kind of seeing that card there. Okay. You also have, what you're looking at, the next card there, you have that Queen of Diamonds there, and that connects again with Earth type signs, Taurs, Virgos, and Capricorns. And again, that shows that this woman might even be in a bit of a crisis of some sense. I'm kind of feeling that she might even be going through some type of a crisis. Okay. And so your next card, gentlemen, there we have that King of Clubs. So, gentlemen, that connects us once again with fire, type energy. Okay. We have once again the Leos, the Sagittarius, and the Aries, and it shows that she's very irritable and might even have a mental disorder. I'm picking up strong brown features. Okay, she might even smoke, and she might be a theorist, or perhaps, gentlemen, even for some of you, she might even be a widow. A widow. Okay, so this card right here identifies her, gentlemen, as the Ace of Spades. So it's really no need for further discussion for that card. And this card represents you, gentlemen, or it could represent a male that she's may have had some type of involvement with. Okay, and so let's go on to your next card there. We have that Six of Hearts there, and it represents or connects us with water type signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And that shows once again, gentlemen, that or further emphasizes the fact that this woman is very well known and popular, and she's highly recognized in her profession, or has been. Okay, I'm also feeling that she's quite creative and innovative, and She has beautiful eyes and tries to be optimistic. And I'm also seeing that she might even, for some of you, have freckles or from time to time experience problems with acne. And, she might be even works, I feel she might even work in web designing or a counselor of some sort, or she might even be an astrologer or a psychic in some sort, or work in any type of IT type related type business when you're seeing that card there. And the last card, last but not least, regular card that we're going to examine here, we have that um, 10 of Hearts cards there. So once again, that connects us with water type signs, again, the Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. And it shows that this is certainly a woman that you already know or someone you may have had involvement with, okay? She's very loving, persistent, and again, I'm seeing brown, strong brown features like, even auburn and chestnut type hair. And gentlemen, for some of you, she might be a therapist, a nurse, a doctor, or some type of a consultant of some sort, or even she might even be a vet or some type of a social type of work, or she might even work as a police. I'm kind of feeling for some of you gentlemen. So, gentlemen, this is what I have for you in terms of the regular cards. So let's look just to give you a bit more part and advice from Doreen's Virtuals deck, the Romance Angels. So you have the Flirt card here. So that's kind of suggesting to you that, gentlemen, in order to kind of reignite the passion that the two of you once shared, is that perhaps you might need to do a bit more flirting with this female in order to capture the attention that you like to gain. As well as, gentlemen, it looks like there might be some type of family issues that still need to be healed when you're seeing this card there, because it kind of suggests to you that, your love life is certainly is going to benefit once you forgive the things that perhaps your parents may have done to you in the past, so that you can grow and move forward and move beyond this. Okay, so gentlemen, this is what I have for you once again. If it resonated, go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay, gentlemen, I look forward to hearing your comments and enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.